Never give up, never give up. Let me tell you the story about my three sons. I have sons that are currently aged 24, 21, and 19. The 21-year-old had struggles in school. He was high-functioning autistic. My 19-year-old and my 24-year-old never really got along that well. They were 5 years apart. I've often felt like I failed as a parent because I was just so focused on my middle child and his recovery and his therapies and anything I could do to push him along. So my older son and my younger son basically had to fare for themselves. And as it turns out, the two of them really struggled in school also. And the big joke after graduation was the older one graduated 60 out of 60. The younger one graduated with barely by the skin of his teeth. He almost had to take summer school, but he pulled it off in the final moment. And they really struggled. So my older son, I tried to encourage him and put him under my wing for real estate. I paid the real estate course. He didn't pass his real estate test the first time. He was about 18 years old. So he went on his way, went to college, 2 different colleges. He went to 7 schools, high schools and things. And he eventually found his way and developed a business in the music industry that is very volatile. You know, you have money one day, you don't have money another. And in the meantime, the younger son, in his final year of high school, I decided to put him under my wing and bring him into real estate. Well, it turns out he has a real gift. He helped me a lot in the sales office. He showed the apartments. People loved him. He was selling like crazy. So I signed him up for the real estate course and signed him up for the exam. I signed him up for the exam in his senior year in high school. Technically, you cannot get a real estate license where I live until you finish high school, but I assumed he would not pass, so I thought I'd start him early. Well, a passing grade is 70. On his first test, he got a 67. The test is only offered 2 or 3 times annually. The next test, he studied again. He still was not out of high school. He got a 62. So finally, in May of 2014, he finished high school. So now it was time to buckle down and get serious. So we bought some reviews and we repurchased a class. And in the meantime, I asked his older brother, would he like to get started again? And he said, yeah, Mom, you can sign me up for the reviews. So I invested more money in the reviews. Then I asked my older son, Noah, would you like to take the test? Yes, sign me up for the test. Signed the younger one, Camille Jr., up for the test. And came the day of the test for my older son, and he didn't take it. He was busy. He had some personal issues, and whether he forgot or didn't have time, I don't know. This was on a Tuesday. The test is offered 2 or 3 times a year, but when it's offered, there's like 3 consecutive days to take.